Welcome one and all to my let's play of this very new game I got. It's been in my library quite a long time. It's a story driven game. It's called Whispers of a Machine. I've turned the volume up so we can hear it. It has got music involved as well. I've tried to turn the music down, I think, in the options. So let's fade in and have a look at this game. Okay, so the screen for me is very small. It doesn't seem like I can adjust the size of the screen, so never mind. Options is very limited. I've turned the music right down. There's still speech. I'll turn the speech up a little bit. Graphics set to high. There's nudity. I've turned that off. Speech text time out, whatever that is, I ain't got a clue. Okay, so let's carry on. Let's delete that. I don't know what that is, but it's because I did a test play of it, but I couldn't get the thing to work. I had to go into Steam and select window view from Steam. Okay. So the game has a lot of in-game talking. I'll try not to talk over it.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah, you could say that.
Been there. So, road someday. Better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
No? What kind of work is that?
Special agent, violent crimes, Central Bureau.
Well, shit.
Okay, that was a conversation, random conversation on some train on the way to the city, maybe, I don't know. I've not played it. This is the first playthrough. I did do a 30-second snippet, but
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
okay, so we select the answer to his Constable Special Agent here. Hi there, I'm Vera. Your superior briefed you about me, right? Vera Ellen.
Hi there, I'm Vera. Your superior briefed you about me, right?
You're Agent England? Well, I'm Gabriel.
So, Gabriel, murders are rare in places like this, right?
You can say that again.
Yeah, I get it. Mind telling me about the attack?
The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33, stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker. He was sitting over there by the window.
Got it.
Okay, tutorial. Vera's personality. Vera can advance 3. What's that? Distinct personality traits. So, north, well, up to the top is empathy. To the right is assertive. And to the left is analytical. Your choice is with the influence of all three. affects the course of the story and the looks at your disposal. Advancing one personality trait always weakens the other two, so make your choices carefully. Okay, I'm not going to disable tutorial because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
I get it, but I got to tell you that this isn't up to par. Follow my lead, alright? Never. Eventually, never heard of that word before. This entire room should have been stay clear of the body, and with decreasing the risk of contamination evident. Oh, don't worry about it, Constable. This looks quite typical.
Oh, don't worry about it, Constable. This looks quite typical.
Don't hold back on my account, ma'am. I can handle criticism.
Good to hear. Now, give me a second while I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here.
Okay, so this choice says employ Vera's apathic side. There will be many instances like this, strengthening one personality trait at the expense of the other two. Okay.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
Let's just say I'm good at what I do, but we'll leave it at that. The Central Bureau has a strict no current policy on those types of inquiries. I'd love to talk about that, Gabriel, but I'll be breaking the rules. Sorry, let's say.
Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. Hush, hush. Got it.
So use the left mouse button to walk interactive with the object. Spacebar tab hold display interactables in the room. Okay. Click once on the inventory item to examine it, or drag and drop it to combine it with other things. Okay, so we press that so we can look at the locker's old solder fountain, and then to Northend, I presume that's the city. We can look at the corpse, Gabriel, or the worker.
My picture of Alex. I miss him.
Okay, I got the notebook. So I take it from the game that we're some sort of investigator from a central bureau to investigate this corpse. I'm not sure. I haven't played the game. I haven't read nothing about it. So we just literally picked it. I've downloaded it and played it. Your notebook contains two sections. Notes, people. You can click the arrow to corner to toggle between them. Okay. Okay, click on that. So I've got a handgun and this thing. Whatever this thing does, I don't know really got a clue. Got a handgun, but I don't think I want to see that. Let's go and speak to them.
Finish examining the body.
Okay, let's go and see the body then.
Alright, you've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
There was a photo in his chest pocket.
Tutorial in the lower right corner of your augmentations. Toggle with a single mouse click. Experiment with your AUGs to learn how they work. Additional tutorials will appear when needed. Later on you will unlock different AUGs, depending on how you shape Vera's personality. Okay, it's funny really because there's a detective series on ITV here in Britain called Vera. I don't know if she's a lot younger than Vera anyway. So, bloody photo.
Photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
Brass necklace. That sounds cheap to me. So this one does forensic scanner. This one does biometric analyzer. And this one does muscle boost. So I would say she's been enhanced. So let's try that. Drag and drop the scanner to move it around. Okay, so analysing 100%. Deceased male, age 32, blood type B, estimated time of death. Is that 1 to 6 hours, or is that looks like T? I don't know. DNA prints and blade shape added to the data vault. Okay, collecting a scanner sample will be added to your data vault and can be attached to the scanner for a targeted search. Unlike the smart scan, samples will allow detection in area with a lot of contamination, such as picking up specific fingerprints in a room full of prints. Keep in mind that you won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the smart scan mode too. Okay. Okay, so that's basically just what. Okay, so how do we get it off? Oh, you just click on it. So this one is biometric analyzer. Your biometric analyzer will automatically lock on to nearby targets. You can also click the lock icon on your target to force the analyzer to stay connected. Lastly, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during diagnosis. Click on them to make them known to Vera before they disappear. Okay.
I already examined him.
Okay, sorry. Muscle boost increases your strength for a limited time. Interact with your target before the timer runs out. Okay, So that's just yeah. So biometric. So who's oh. Okay, so we can look at his heartbeat. That's his normal heartbeat. So if he lies to us, his heartbeat, in theory, should speed it up, should it not? I don't know. Be quick and to the point. He doesn't look happy to be here. He looks scared, to be honest. Take your time to console the clearly distressed man. He does look a bit distressed, but he looks a bit suspicious and scared. Begin by asking about his bloody hands. Look, can they deceive if he's guilty? Okay.
I hate to start things off like this, but your hands are bloody and a man is lying dead over there. You understand how it looks, right?
Wait, what? Yes, it's his blood, but I just got some of it on me when I turned him over.
Okay, so why were you even touching the body? You should have notified the police immediately.
I just didn't realize he was dead at first. I thought he just hurt himself or something.
What, he fell down?
Let's move on to some other questions.
Fine, I have nothing to hide.
He looks suspicious as hell to me.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Not enough questions for now. Can we use it on his hands? Type B.
Post-mortem, huh? That would suggest that he likely only touched the body after death.
Okay. Smart scan. Okay. Go and talk to Gabriel.
Gabriel,
Yeah?
I don't think he wants to talk about that again. Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Okay, so press spacebar.
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
Oh, okay, extra string.
Got the coin. It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today. A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl. A few more questions, if I may. Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. Well, I get up early for my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Joseph sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, or around midnight. His family was playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual. How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info. Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
No, I don't know anything about that.
What's your opinion on the policeman over there?
Gabriel is a good man. He's been a cop in Nordsund for quite a while.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. Then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
He knows a bit more than he's letting on.
No, that's private. I won't show that to just anyone. I don't need to show him that.
Okay. Okay, I don't think that actually does it. No, okay, that did nothing. It says, let's talk to Gabriel again.
Gabriel,
Yeah?
what can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordsund, and all my family is here. The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep. Started as a trainee at age 16.
So he's 24 years old, is he?
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to the victim?
I don't know. Try asking that guy over there.
Yeah, we tried that and he don't know, does he?
I don't think he wants to talk about that again.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Okay, so what do we do now? Do we go to here?
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Oh, dormitory.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Okay, so we got a few things to look at. Can I look at the bag?
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil.
Anybody's heartbeat in here? No. Ventilation tube. Why would you look at that?
Odd place for a ventilation duct.
Why is it odd place?
Both beds look recently used.
Anything else? Desk.
Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary. Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting.
Okay. Do you click on this? It doesn't show up on nothing, but no. Back to the locker room then. I don't know, can we ask the work any more questions?
A few more questions, if I may.
Okay, so you can ask them what's in the book. And we ain't got nothing in the book at the moment, so.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Show that to him.
I don't need to show him that.
Alright, okay. What about show him that photo?
Do you know who the woman in this photo is?
Too hard to tell. Sorry.
Not yet. I think the witness knows more than he's letting on.
Okay, so how do we get more out of the witness then?
A few more questions, if I may. Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working there 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. Then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people came seemingly from nowhere.
What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
So we was asking about Gabriel.
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. Well, I get up early for my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner.
So how come he doesn't know which locker Carl in? Because he's obviously seen him in there.
Noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, or around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual. How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He went out by himself.
Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
Okay, so it sounded like he told us more
That's enough
that
questions
time.
for now.
Okay.
Can we
A
sit?
row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl.
Can we look? Can we do that? Do that on the corpse? We've seen all that, haven't we? Yeah, I've seen all that. So try the old soda machine again.
Looks pre-collapse. Basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side.
Shall we try the coin back in the coin slot?
I'll hold on to it for now.
So what do we do then? Go right here, the dormitory again.
I've looked there already.
Well, I'm going to search everywhere.
I've looked there already.
Yeah, no. What about...
That action doesn't seem productive to me. That combination makes no sense. I don't see how those things work together. That combination makes no sense. Both beds look recently used.
Alright. What about if we use that on there?
I don't think extra strength helps there.
Oh.
Odd place for a ventilation duct.
Exactly. Move the desk?
I don't think extra strength helps there.
Okay.
I don't think extra strength helps there.
It's going to be one of them bloody games there. You get stuck so easily.
Gabriel.
Yeah?
I already asked him about that. Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to the victim?
I don't know. Try asking that guy over there.
He keeps telling me he
Okay,
doesn't.
that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Can we not just go there?
Not yet. I think the witness knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah, but I can't get nothing else out of the witness.
A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl. A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl. A few more questions, if I may. Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working there 4 years ago. He instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
So I've asked him all these questions before. I don't know what I can actually say or do.
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
No, I don't know anything about that.
He obviously does know about the lockers.
That's enough questions for now.
Can we show him? Did we try and show him the coin?
I don't need to know his opinion on that.
Should we try it on the dead corpse?
That action doesn't seem productive to me. I already examined him. Yeah, that's Carl, all right.
I don't know. Maybe we need to find. I'll have a think about it and see in the next episode. It's been nearly 35 minutes, so. So thank you for the. Just put the end screen up. So that was the brief extract of Whispers of the Machine. So, and we've got to the first little stuck bit. We need to ask the guy a bit more information, but never mind. We'll have to have a go in the next episode. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye now. Bye bye.